Hey guys, welcome to part 6 of opening the 2020 NBA Hoops Hobby Packs. If you guys haven't checked out parts 1 through 5, make sure you guys check that out before watching this one because we've pulled some really good cards. These are our base, these are our rookies and good cards, so at the end of all the parts, I'll be sure to go over all these cards down here. Right now, we're opening 2 of the packs, and let's get going. So we have Gallinari, Hawks. From what I read on Twitter and a lot of the tweets. Wait, let me focus this real quick. Sorry about that, guys. A lot of the tweets I read on Twitter are like the fact that they paid him a lot of money, which I knew they did, and he had a great year last year. Well deserved, very much deserving of the contract he got. But I've heard they don't play him, which is a little strange. But I mean, they have all these guys in the roster. I'm not really sure where he fits in. Next up, Dillon Brooks. Nice. So I think he was having like pretty good year last year. Yeah, dang, he upped his points from 7 to 16. That was a really underrated season for him. Yeah, I'm assuming he's probably either doing about the same or once again improving on a great year he had last year. Him, Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Brandon Clarke are the future of that team. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see in the next couple of years when all these guys develop, see how well they end up doing, or if they're gonna have to go out and get that third star along Jaren Jackson Jr. and Ja Morant. Because Ja Morant's, I think he's looking like an all-star this year. I knew he's been hurt, and Memphis hasn't had a ton of games because of COVID reschedulings. But yeah, let's see. So what do we get next? Andrew Wiggins, the baby Michael Jordan was his nickname, I think. Oh, he also had I think I could be completely wrong about this guy's, but I want to say his nickname, since he's Canadian, was like Maple Jordan because of the maple leaf and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, he's always been solid his career. I think he gets a lot more hate than he really deserves. Like last year, he averaged 22 points a game. I mean, yeah, his best 2 seasons were his first two, and he looks incredible, averaging 21 and then 23 and a half a game. But I mean, besides his last year with the Timberwolves, he wasn't that bad. I don't really get a ton of the hate he gets. I may just have to watch more of the games and see if he's like, say he's a defensive liability and not shooting that great, but I think he's not as bad as he gets credit, as he gets hate for. I think he's just a big market, big name kind of guy, and he hasn't lived up to the hype that he got coming out of high school. But oh well. Next up, Kyle Kuzma. Now this is a guy, him, Caruso. Not big fans of. I think a lot of that's due to the media and them hyping them up to be like, say Kyle Kuzma was a great game. Oh, he's an MVP player or he's an all star. No, he's not. He's a solid starter, 6 man kind of guy on the Lakers. I mean, that's great. It's a great role. He'd be a starter on most teams, but I think he does start on the Lakers. But what do you get? 12 points a game. I mean, I just don't get it around him. He's a good guy. I'm just not a big fan. Probably because his name's Kyle. Sorry for all the Kyles out there. You guys got screwed over. Rough name. Now this is an interesting guy. Kyrie Irving. This is one guy who I think, when playing at his best, he's the best point. I think he's the best point guard in the NBA. During that finals, when him and LeBron came back from that 3-1 lead in 2016, he to me was the best point guard in the NBA. He was unstoppable. There was nothing slowing this guy down. Turns out his own selfishness and mind and thinking that like the earth is flat and stuff slowed him down, I guess. Him leaving the team for 2 weeks and saying personal reasons. But hey, oh wait, okay, I don't want to look at the back of this card, but yeah, getting 24 points a game, especially on this Nets team that's looking like a title contender up there with the Lakers. Can't go wrong with him. Next up, we got. Oh God, how do you say this dude's name? Alexej Pokuzevsky. Yeah, I definitely know I butchered that name. Um, don't know anything about this guy, but it's a cool card nonetheless. Big fan of the We Got Next. I got if you didn't watch it already, but I'll spoil it. Sorry guys. I pulled a We Got Next Aaron Naismith. I think it's how you say his name earlier in this. I think it was part 1 I did. But yeah, big fan of the way these cards look. Next up, oh, thought that was I thought it was LaMelo Ball, but I was way wrong. Leandro Bolmaro. Let me just okay, I can look at the back of this card. It's no one special. Tyrell Terry. But yeah, he played a year in Barcelona. Got himself a nice 5 points a game. I don't really know. I don't know anything about this guy. I can be honest. I mean, I guess hope he has a good career. Don't really know much about him. Gonna be honest. Oh wait, was one of these cards a redback? No. Did I just? Okay. Just kept wondering. Oh, I guess the Naismith was the like rare insert or whatever. Okay. Oops. Now Tyrell Terry. Coming into the draft process, I knew this guy was an incredible 3-point shooter, and I wanted the Sixers to get him, but unfortunately, the Mavericks took him. Good pickup by the Mavericks. I don't really know how he's doing this year. Not following the Mavericks all that much, gonna be honest. I know Luke is having a great year, but yeah, not a bad pack 1. Pack number 2. Let's see who we got. Bojan. Let me focus this for you guys real quick. Bojan Bogdanovic. Pretty good for the Jazz. I think they won like 11 or 12 straight. I don't even know if that streak's still going on, but assume he's pretty big help for that. Yeah, last year, dang, he averaged 20 points last year. I didn't even know that. Good for him. Now we have Thomas Bryant, guy who I've seen plays the best against Joel Embiid, but it's still not good because Joel Embiid's that dominant. Yeah, he's on the Wizards. Not really much to say about him. They're kind of not that great. Jimmy Butler. Okay, I thought it was a cool, different thing, but it's not. Jimmy Butler. I mean, especially last year, was looking like the biggest mistake one of the Sixers has made is not re-signing him. I still think it's a pretty big mistake, the fact that we didn't re-sign him, but I'm going to be honest, we're having a good year this year. They're not having the greatest year, but still having Jimmy Butler on this team would be incredible. Not really sure why we didn't try at least offer him a contract, because I know we didn't even offer him a contract. Unless he came out and said that he wasn't re-signing. But I don't know. He had an incredible finals run last year. That team was something special. But this year they're not looking that great. I think Paul Pierce even said they're not. I think it was Paul Pierce. So they're not even gonna make the playoffs this year. Which, I mean, I feel like at one point they're gonna eventually figure it out and kind of get in the lower seed because they've had a rough start. But it's kind of interesting to think about if this team goes from the finals to being a low seed. Next up, Juancho Hernangomez. Gonna be honest, guys. I've heard the name. I see he plays for the Timberwolves, but all I know he has a brother too, who at one point played for the Nuggets, Willie Hernangomez. But that's all I can give you about this guy. Ooh, James Harden. Who doesn't love to see a James Harden? Is this, well, James Harden, yeah, he got traded to the Nets. I assume you guys know this already. Huge news happened a week or two ago. But yeah, I think he's leading the league in assists right now, and he's the only one averaging over 10, which is kind of crazy. And that team is something to watch out for. Next up, Legends of the Game, 13 of 99. 999 DeAndre Ayton. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says 13 of 999. That's a pretty cool card, I'm going to be honest. Any number card's pretty nice to see. So you don't see that too often. DeAndre Ayton, after having a slow start to his year, I thought he would have been like an all-star this year, going to be honest, with Chris Paul coming in, taking the pressure off Devin Booker. I just thought that would give him much more looks to be really dominant. He even thought so because he got a tattoo on his back. It's like domination. For like the Asians, like Aiton. It's really corny, but yeah. I thought he would have been something special this year, but he's not that. Ooh. I know you guys saw that. I didn't see the name, but RJ Hampton. This next card. Come on. Who the? Nick Richards. He's got a huge head. What the heck? Okay, well, I thought it was LaMelo Ball. So let me go talk about RJ Hampton real quick. Yeah, RJ Hampton. I felt the Knicks should have picked him when he had the chance because he's a big name kind of guy, but they end up getting Emmanuel Quickly, which is looking like a great pick for them. He's been balling this year, really aggressive, can get a bucket. But kind of shocked that the Nuggets always get these big name guys. Like they got Michael Porter Jr. and RJ Hampton and Bol super late in the draft. But hey, they're good late drafters. They got Jokic. I think even Jamal Murray was kind of a later pick, late lottery. But then yeah, Nick Richards. Oh wait. Nick Richards, gonna be honest. Sorry, pal, but you're a huge disappointment. Really thought you were LaMelo Ball at first. Let me sleeve. I'm gonna sleeve this DeAndre Jordan card because it's a numbered end, or not DeAndre Jordan, DeAndre Ayton. He's a numbered card. Kind of, I like him. He seems like a good guy. So we got this numbered DeAndre Ayton, Nick Richards, RJ Hampton, Tyrell Terry, Leandro Bolmaro, and Alexej Pokusevski, or whatever you say his name. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed part. I want to say 6. I think it is. I gotta keep track of these. I'm getting lost at this point. Part 6 of the me opening the NBA Hoops 2020 edition hobby box. If you guys like the video, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.